BLEACH Soul Resonance has finally launched globally today. The global version of the game will be coming out a little bit later after I do upload this video. So I'm going to show you guys how to actually download the C version since it is not managed by Crunchyroll, and a lot of people have bad rep on Crunchyroll and it is managing global. So how to download C? Really simple. So if you guys actually come to the Play Store here, right? So I have both my accounts on here, my regular account, and then I have the one just for BLEACH. So if I switch back and forth here, right, and I look up BLEACH Soul Resonance, you're going to see that it's actually managed by Crunchyroll Games. We don't want that. So what you're going to do is that you're going to download one-click VPN. Very easy to use VPN. After that, you're then going to click on the location and you want to put it to Singapore. You're going to turn on this icon here and you're going to see you're connected to the VPN. After that, we are going to go to the Play Store, and just to make sure, you always want to close it out. So we're going to close out the Play Store, go back in, and then what you want to do is click on the tab right here and add another account. Now, you want to make sure you are on the VPN the entire time. You'll see the key up in the top right. And you just want to make a new Google account while you have the VPN on, so it considers you in that region, okay? So after you do that, right, you make your new account, right? Now, let's say I'm still on my original account and I look up the game. Even though I'm on the VPN, it will not show up, all right? So we're going to go to the Play Store once again, and I go back to my original Gmail, not original, the new one, right? And as you guys can see, the game is now able to download. Now, you will run into some hiccups if you do turn off the VPN. Simply, if that does happen and you log in on your Singapore account and you still don't have this, you have to close out the Play Store and then go back in and the game will appear. But simply put, you're then going to install the game and you want to make sure you are connected to this VPN like the entire time. Do not get off the VPN. Once we actually get into the game, you can turn off your VPN and it will allow you to download the game at the top speed. So I'm just going to cut to when we are doing that. Now the game has fully installed, so you are now able to turn off your VPN. You want to go back into the Play Store or just go in on the front here and you just go ahead and click on the game. It'll then load you in the game, no problem, as you guys can see. Loading, resource download, client version information, boom. Now you have it at your actual speed and not the VPN, so you don't have to wait ages for the game to download. Now, after this is done, I will then go over the reroll process and how exactly you can get that done. While this is still downloading, I do want to talk about iOS really quickly. So iOS, I believe you have to make sure that your Apple ID is based in the region you want to play on. So same thing, making a new ID or new account under that region, being it could be Taiwan, it could be Singapore, for you to be able to download the game on iOS in the C region. I believe that is the only way. I think you can change the region of your current Apple ID, but you won't be able to change again for a year. So that's going to be that for iOS information. Now, once you're finally done downloading the C version, you'll then come to the main menu here. You guys see that it'll have the account section here. You'll have your guest account. You are able to link it as well. You guys are not able to account delete if you are trying to reroll, as you guys can see here. If there's actually nothing wrong with your account at all whatsoever, or you have not been hacked, then you cannot do that option. And if you guys actually click on the sign out, then it will sign you out of the guest account and you're only able to log in via Google, Line, or Facebook. And then if you also delete this by this option, you also won't have your guest account. So what does that mean, guys? Well, that means that you literally have to do this entire process every single time that you want to re-roll in order to get a new guest ID. This is confirmed that it does not stick to your Play Store account because I do have this game on my phone as well. I've already been playing the game. I'm currently level 15 right now. But once you're done with that, you'll then start the game. It'll bring you in. And I just want to let you know the reroll process is about 30 minutes. So if you really want to go through that, that is totally up to you. I'm now going to show you guys what characters to go for in the game. Very quickly to show you guys your reroll targets or just things that you should be summoning for. So how Bleach Resonance works, it's based on 4 different colors currently, and we're going to have teams of Slash, Thrust, Strike, or Spirit. Now currently right now the meta is going to be Bankai Ichigo, Kisuke, and then we have Byakuya. Now Kisuke and Bankai Ichigo are going to be the must picks pretty much because Kisuke gives a giant damage boost and is a super quick in and out support style, allowing Bankai Ichigo to stay main on field DPS for much longer. And then you have Byakuya as well to help support the team. If you actually don't want to play Ichigo for whatever reason, your next best team would actually be Ikaku's team. And then obviously Spirit team doesn't really have anything right now. And then you also have Strike's team as well if you want to go for Yoruichi. Now, this is pretty much the definitive tier list for the game. There's really no other tier list you could really go off of. If anyone else has a tier list, it's pretty much the same exact thing. If I actually go to the screenshot, which this is mine in game right now on my phone, I screenshotted this and it actually tells you guys the teams for each and every character in the game. So every character in the game will have this. You can literally check in game for yourself. You don't need to ask people, oh, what's the best weapon? What's the best core? What's the best set? It literally tells you in game what is the best thing. And then you can press on it and it will give you indicators on how to exactly get it, or it will actually tell you for the set stamp the set effect, how to actually apply to the characters. So there's in-game guides that literally tell you how to play, but this is the tier list that you want to actually be summoning for. Other than that, that is actually going to be it for today's video. So if you guys are able to download C version, congratulations. I know Global is finally coming out. It is managed by Crunchyroll, so do with that as you will. I personally would recommend downloading on the C version just because if something does happen to the game, at least it will happen to the main server last and Crunchyroll first, right? But thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. I will be putting up more content on the games. I'll help you guys out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.